Hear that? That's the sweet sound of Minute Maid slushies at McDonald's, turning up your summer with every sip, slurp, and ah.
Get a small sweet peach, blue raspberry, or fruit punch slushie for just $2. Or get any size soft drink for $1. Price and participation may vary. Limited time only. Cannot be combined with combo meal.
Testing.
Yeah, well, you know what? I hate censorship, and we were getting on a good flow because we were ripping up a particular Bringer Brooker.
Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah, I broke my number one rule, which is just don't worry about where the conversation goes. That's Don't worry about feelings. Okay, yeah.
What do you think about the transgenders?
Take them or leave them.
You would never sleep with a tranny, would you?
No.
Not unless he was fooled by one.
I'd have to be really, really drunk.
Have you been bringing girls back here? You have a nice place. You should bring some girls.
I should.
You got a nice bedroom there. You got all this toys and stuff like that. But you'll have something explained to do.
Not those kind of toys.
John Zombie really is Tom Hanks' character in the movie Big.
He's a grown up. I like that movie.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah, no, I don't. I watched it recently.
Not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of any of these movies.
Are you setting me up for one of my jokes? I used to tell a joke.
Go ahead, tell us.
What movie would you fuck Tom Hanks in? For me, it'd be the movie Big because it'd be like fucking a child without the guilt. That was one of my.
That woman in the movie almost fucked him.
I know. I never
have
really
sex
seen
in
it.
the movie?
I don't remember if they had sex.
I haven't seen it.
I don't remember. But you know what, though?
I'm pretty sure they kissed.
I wasn't a big fan of that joke, by the way.
No.
No.
Nah, sorry.
We've used it several times, and it usually gets like, huh?
It doesn't do well. Do people get it?
I don't think people get it.
Like fucking a child without the guilt.
People just don't get it.
How don't people get it? It's an easy joke to get.
Well, if they've never seen the movie.
Everyone's seen that movie.
Everyone's seen that?
It's a pretty popular movie.
It's not one of his best.
Nominated for an Academy Award.
It's not Jenny. It's not Jenny.
Do you really not get, you wouldn't get it? It's like fucking a child without the guilt because it's fucking an adult,
right.
But he has the mentality of a child because he's inside of an
But
adult
also,
body.
you're calling yourself a pedophile. In the joke. Kind of.
I'm not. Okay, it's meant for the shock value.
Right.
I'm not a pedophile.
By the way,
but if I was, would it be completely wrong? Would it be even so?
There's nothing funnier than NAMBLA. They had like a track on all the Hollywood stars in the 90s.
Right.
And the number one guy was Macaulay Culkin, and his nickname was Mac.
Wait, what does that mean? Hold on. They have a
they will track the
age of
yeah.
But when they throw his name out once they turn 18,
but they loved him so much
that they kept him around.
He was the hottest child in NAMBLA's history. No one hotter than Macaulay Culkin.
So they would have
AKA Mac.
So all these grown men would melt over the sight of
Home Alone. They couldn't just restrain themselves. They're like, when you first started watching porno with your friends and you just grabbing your friend's shoulder, just go, tits, man.
Yeah.
That was their reaction when watching Home Alone.
Who else is on that list? Elijah Wood?
Probably Elijah. I don't know. I watched this documentary on Steven Spielberg being a pedophile.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really good too. It's 40 minutes long.
Is it convincing?
Pretty convincing. Yeah, he
throw out some facts.
Well, the stuff that we talked about on the show,
right?
A few months back when he and what's that
Crispin
guy?
Glover?
George Lucas.
Oh.
They were talking about
that transcript
about
between
Indiana Jones,
right? And they're like, it would be funny if it was a underage girl,
right? And I never seen that movie, so I watched the clip of it, and there's a scene where the girl is just I loved you, and he was like, you knew better, you knew what you were getting yourself into. It's they imply that Indiana Jones is a pedophile,
right?
What
else? Anything new? What's the name of this video?
It's definitely, it's on. I gotta get it up.
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. It's really fucking good. He has a bunch on there with different stuff. Let me just.
I swear it comes out soon.
I have no connection.
You have no connection. Fuck.
Yeah, we'll just put the link on our fucking Patreon. You guys can get us on Patreon. Oh. Is that a website? I don't know.
Patreon.
But yeah, they're nothing new other than the Heather O'Rourke stuff. They elaborate more
on
how she died, and they told the parents a whole cockamamie story, and someone inserted a large object up her rectum.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Really gross.
And it was weird that Spielberg spotted her. He just had a knack for spotting like Henry Thomas, Drew Barrymore, Heather O'Rourke. He's always looking out for young, good-looking kids.
I was watching something recently with Henry Thomas. It's on a show on Netflix. Fuck, I don't know the name of it. Something about with the haunted house show. You know what I'm talking
Haunting
about?
of Hill House.
Was it?
Is it the haunting of Hill House on Netflix?
That show, yeah. Henry Thomas is in it. The kid from E.T.
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, he plays the father.
Well, it's weird because every one of Spielberg's movies, it's always a young kid with a weird older friend. Like Back to the Future, what's his name? Michael J. Fox, Marty McFly. Why is he even friends with the fucking with Doc? Right?
Doc
like
Brown,
it's so weird. Like makes no sense.
Right.
And they never explain it.
And they never explain
And
it.
there's always like these sick twists that they have in those movies where Michael J. Fox is like about to sleep with his mother.
Right,
in
it's a
scene.
weird thing.
It's like, why would you write that? That's kind of gross.
Wouldn't that technically make his mother a child molester?
It does,
Sure, yeah.
kind of.
No, it's always
The Goonies, right? Isn't
The
it?
Goonies, same thing. They have
They're-
that weird thing running around. And they're trying to kill the kids in the Goonies.
But also, another thing with
Yeah.
the Goonies is that for some reason they're running through a tunnel and they got shit all over them. Like, why would that even? Why would you? Do
And
that?
in Schindler's List, they do the same thing in the beginning,
Right.
With the kids, what they had like shit. In
But
the
I think
tunnel.
Schindler's List was just trying to depict like
Holocaust.
the Holocaust like the most accurately. But there is that weird scene that people always go to is when they with the little girl with the red.
Right.
Like, why would you pick a little girl of all things? I know it's revisited later in the movie that she dies.
Right.
I guess that's what. But like, why would you? There's a million people there. I guess maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too deep into it.
No, I don't think
maybe
you
it's just
are.
Maybe it's just like a thing where he was trying to capture the emotion of the.
And
of
also
the
on Crazy
viewer.
Day and Nights,
Yeah.
there's a story where they go to a A-lister's ranch, right?
Yeah, it's
A-list
yeah.
singer's ranch, and an A-list director brought all these kids from his movies, like
Right,
Disney
right.
Camp or some shit, and they just were like went to this ranch and
It's Neverland Ranch.
it's Neverland Ranch. Yeah, and apparently, like they just kept like teaming up like 3 or 4 kids with like some producer, some movie producer.
He's just running through them.
and he would just fucking bring them to like a room, and they would never be seen again.
I mean, if you go on like Twitter,
Well, they would be seen again, but they were abused.
if you go on like Twitter and Reddit, like there are firsthand accounts, like of like posters and people who have like these, anonymous Twitter accounts, and they do say like stuff about Spielberg. They say stuff about Dan Snyder.
Dan Schneider.
Yeah,
What,
yeah.
what a piece of Schneider, man. Yeah, one thing on this show, we don't fucking shy away.
Yeah, if the truth bothers you, then fucking turn off your station.
Fucking shut us down.
Yeah, go somewhere else.
I
don't care what
dare
the
you.
fuck.
We'll
Yeah.
find a
Double gold
platform.
deal.
I was once told.
Get the megaphones out. We'll go on the corner.
I was once told that we shouldn't talk about this stuff because it's no way to make it. You know,
Who told you that?
I don't want to say who, but it was an email into the show. No, it was a listener told me that. He was like, you shouldn't talk about some of this stuff because it's like if it ever gets back to you.
Well, we don't shy away from fucking
Well,
stuff.
there's it's called having courage,
Right.
Yeah, and I'm not.
We don't go for censorship here.
No,
That's
no, it's
right.
not censorship. It's just it's about time that someone takes out the big flashlight on the world and clicks open the on button and goes, "Hey, Spielberg, you're next."
Yeah.
That's what they should do. A campaign that says "You're next."
Well, I was saying
Like a
that
Twitter
is a good
campaign, like
campaign.
hashtag You're Next.
Hashtag you're next. That would
Yeah.
be real threatening.
Yeah, like you're next.
Anyone could be next.
Oh, you never
Even
know.
you could be next.
Oh, God.
Oh man,
for all we know.
Oh, it turns out I'm next. Bye, guys.
So it's the Gun Zombie Show.
oh man.
Fuck, what was I going to say? I was going to say something. Oh, last night we were talking politics, and I love to talk politics. I want to be an old school political commentator, though. Remember when like politics were fun to talk about, and they'd be like, "I'm an old political junkie," but it was usually boring. It wasn't like now today. But I bet you this: the Clintons and the Kennedys murdered more people than the fucking Gaudis. I just want to throw that out there.
Okay.
Because I'm pro organized crime, as everyone knows. It was old school. It was like you did what you had to do to make a living without, without have to get up 6 o'clock in the morning and work a job.
Yeah, I'm pro mafia.
Yeah, and they did work. Those guys, they worked hard. They would sit around the construction site and make sure everything was going smoothly.
Right.
I'm pro mafia,
We know
not pro Whitey Bulger though. That guy was a rat.
that's not Italian mob, though.
He was a fucking
You want to
asshole.
keep it in the.
he killed children.
He killed women too, right?
He killed children and women. He was an asshole.
fucking
Wasn't
guy.
a good guy.
He's an asshole.
And he was a rat.
He's a rat asshole.
Yeah.
He wasn't good. The guy who killed him
Ratatouille.
was like, I hate fucking rats. And just grabbed by the bulge and ripped his fucking eyes out.
He was definitely set up, though.
He was like 90.
There's no way, though, that he got moved from one prison to another and was immediately killed.
I
don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No.
I really don't. No, I don't.
What are
I
you talking
don't.
about? That's no, fuck that. The one rule of radio, if you don't know what you're talking about, you still talk about it, and you make sure they believe that we know what we're talking about.
Yeah, but I'm
Talk
saying
about loud, too.
Ask me anything. I'll make sure that I'll have the right conviction in my voice that fucking one or two of our listeners will know that, hey, I know what I'm talking about. Ask me anything. Go.
Why is the sky blue?
Oh, come on, zombie. What the
You
hell?
said anything.
That's not anything. You got to give him a more complex issue than that.
Complex issue.
Give him something complex. Fuck, I don't know anything. I really don't know. What? Let's see. Hold on. Just give me a second. Give me a second.
Let's go. Bring it. Come on.
Give me a second.
Should we invade Russia?
Okay.
We shouldn't invade Russia because when we want to have good relations with the Russians, they have a powerful military, and Putin's a fucking badass. There was this football player that won the Super Bowl a couple years back. Putin one time was like, "Let me see Super Bowl ring." He tried on the ring, and the football player was like, "Yeah, motherfucker."
You like that, don't you? I do that. I do that.
And Putin was like, "This is a great ring," and he was like, "Okay." I have to go bathroom now. He walked away from him, and the football player is like, "Where's he going on my ring? Where you going on my ring?" And like Putin's security team fucking grabbed the football player, like pushed him out. He's like, "He got my ring. He got my ring." And Putin just fucking walked away. And he has a Super Bowl ring. Does he even know what sport it was? Probably not. But he's a fucking badass. And you want to invade that guy's country? You want to send two shines on R&R? No way. You got the fresh meat, pal. See?
Damn it.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a good question. And that was a good question.
I want to play.
Do it.
Ask me something. I'll do it. Yeah.
No, I don't think that's how the game works right now.
No,
I think
I
I have a better tone. You just admitted 2 minutes. You had a mental
No, I didn't
breakdown
know.
when no one even asked you a question. Why would anyone ask you anything? You know nothing.
I didn't know anything about Whitey Bulger.
Dumbo.
I
Because you're stupid. These are uneducated people with an education. That's what John Gotti said. John Gotti said that.
Yeah. Do you think
words like closure? We don't use words like closure. That was a bright man. John Gotti underrated. He was fat.
Let me ask.
You ever see how fat John Gotti was?
Yeah, he kind of was fat.
He was a fat guy.
Fat guy. Fat motherfucker.
You definitely didn't see his dick.
Let me. Can I ask you the question?
Sure.
Can I? Okay.
Sure. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I want a definitive answer.
Go. Come
do you think that we should retaliate against that journalist being killed by Saudi Arabia? Do you think we should?
It's a tough situation because if we go into Saudi Arabia and retaliate, right, we can fuck people up and go in there and just run amok. But we're already there anyway, right? So we should, I guess, retaliate. But how are we going to retaliate? Did they have journalism? I'm a code of ethics. I go eye for an eye. Give me your journalist. Right. Give me your guy who's writing the story, and we'll cut his fucking head off. But if there's no guy writing the story, how are we going to retaliate? We're going to bomb another fucking sand, another desert. We're going to bomb sand.
We're going to bomb sand.
What are we going to do? So yeah, we were already there. We you know what? We had it coming anyway because we've been there. They're gonna fight back. It's like we were talking. This whole episode's been about bullying. Right. Zombie, the kid's fucking with him, hit him in the head. He goes to stab the kid. Was Zombie wrong? Absolutely, you're fucking wrong. You psychopath. What's the matter with you? Why would you ever want to stab someone? But you were wrong in a sense where the guy was bullying you, and you were like, "Fuck it. What's the next thing I could do? I could either punch this guy in the face, he gets up and hits me, or I could fucking stab him, and then his goons attack me." You know? But then what happened? Did the goons attack you?
Yeah.
Did they beat you up?
Yep.
Well, that's like America. We're going to go there and kick their fucking ass.
Right.
Because zombie attack. This is a great analogy, by the way. This is epic. This is why this show is rated 3.5 stars on iTunes. Because I turned a childhood traumatic story, right? I turned that into a solution in current events. So I say, of course, we should retaliate.
I know. I say we speak poorly. We don't say all the right things.
You know what it is? I understand if you listen. Yeah, do me, Rob, and Zombie? Are we the best spoken?
No.
Probably not. That's not even good English right there. But I watch a lot of those hip hop shows on YouTube. You got to hear those guys speak. Terrible. Everything's like motherfucker. It's terrible. So
Saying the N word all the time.
well, we say that here anyway. Just not when the mics are on. I was watching Teen Wolf in the middle of the night. You ever see Teen Wolf Zombie?
The show or the movie?
The movie.
movie,
Not
yeah.
the show. I don't watch that piece of shit on MTV.
I don't watch that
With that
either.
guy, he's a hot guy. He's hot Teen Wolf. No, I watched the classic of Michael J. Fox.
Right.
With Boof. You know Boof?
Boof, yeah.
The girlfriend, but not really the girlfriend. She plays
The love interest.
She plays a cool chick. Because, like, her name is Boof, too. Like, it's, like, not even a real... But there's a one scene in the movie, it's terrible, where they're playing basketball. It's the whitest scene of all time. They're just laughing and laughing it up. Like, they're just laughing it up. It's Boof and Michael J. Fox's weird father in the movie. And they're just laughing it up, playing basketball. Michael J. Fox comes out. He's like, what's so funny? And they're like, no, we're just laughing about you want to join a school play. And then they had did that weird thing where Michael J. Fox and Boof, they walk home. Yeah, they walk home. Boof is walked home by Michael J. Fox's character.
Right.
And they do that weird thing in movies, which I hate all the time, where they tell like a story.
Like when you were 8 years old,
Right.
right? We were playing.
Like they both ran away once,
Right.
and no one found us,
Right,
and no
right.
one even cared. It was like, who gives a shit? I don't need the background.
Right.
Like this movie's interesting enough. It got me. You sold me on Teen Wolf.
You sold me on him turning into a werewolf.
Yeah, you sold me.
I don't need to know anything else about the character.
Could you imagine being in a high school? Be like, yeah, we had a wolf play for the basketball team. like a legit wolf. This guy was the best.
Teen Wolf high school reunion?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
You know how much the wolf traumatized Styles? Remember Styles?
Oh, yeah.
He became a cult leader on Bonus World. Mr. Mac. I'm going to shut you down, Mr. Mac. So, I just wanted to reference the movie Teen Wolf. Do you know you don't like Michael J. Fox, do you?
No.
I'm glad he became a shaky asshole. He sucked. You know what it was? He was like one of these man's man teenagers.
well, he played the conservative on Family Ties.
He was a Republican, the character?
Yeah. Yeah.
I never watched the show.
No, I barely watched it.
I
so
only
knew
watched
that,
the
though.
episode with Tom Hanks,
Right.
where he plays the drunken uncle.
Yeah. What movie would you fuck Tom Hanks in?
I think it would be Family Ties
Philadelphia.
because he was all drunk and shit.
But
Probably easy to get a hold of.
I was because
Come here, Tom
no, it
Hanks.
is. I was on a podcast once, and we were all talking about a movie that we'd fuck Tom Hanks in, and people were saying like Toy Story because he's a toy, and Philadelphia because he was gay, and I'll get it. And I was like, oh shit, I got a clever one, right? But it turns out that the joke isn't so clever because nobody gets it.
You know what's funny?
Well,
Is
it's
that-
even more clever to go on that like for a second. To fuck him in the Polar Express. He
No.
plays three characters in that movie. He plays Santa Claus, train conductor, and the little boy.
Yeah, I get that one. No, it's funny. I don't think you've recuperated since I criticized that joke. I think you've been upset throughout this entire episode.
I haven't been upset. No,
I think you, but on a podcast for a quick line, that's funny.
Right.
But doing it on stage, it's like, all right, you know, you're
clever joke. It's funny.
right. But you know, when we're bringing up a topic on a podcast, that's funny. But on stage, I'm like,
Context is different.
right.
Yeah.
Why you want to be a pedophile like your buddy
No, I'm
Steven
not.
Spielberg? Maybe you were the guy that defends Steven Spielberg on the Reddit.
Yeah, Gesundheit.
So
Yeah, we're at 32 minutes.
don't get nervous.
32 minutes and haven't said a word.
If you haven't checked out by now,
Haven't said a fucking. No, I told people to turn off the fucking show. I don't.
What are you gonna do?
no one's listening right now.
No, this is going great.
It's going fine. Yeah, definitely.
This is going great.
Talk more about fucking 1980s movies.
Oh,
Oh man,
you had a problem with my Teen Wolf bit?
No, I have no problem with Teen Wolf.
I bet you that's the bit that Matteo
That's-
Pascali cuts up.
That's just a typical. Like I was watching something this morning, and
Yeah, but it's a relevant movie.
how is it relevant? It's not even close to being relevant.
It's a great movie.
Came out 40 years ago, practically.
You were talking about
What was that
Family
to-
Ties before.
Because you brought up Teen Wolf.
You were talking about the movie Big. That came out 40 years
No,
ago.
I was referencing a joke. That's when things were lighthearted on this podcast.
Right.
Before you besmirched me and said, "Oh, I don't like that joke."
well, what about Home Alone?
I don't like the joke. I think you're a pervert for thinking about it.
I don't know if it's necessarily Spielberg.
I don't like pedophile jokes. I find them hacky.
I was just saying that it was a clever. I think it's a clever joke. I think it's pretty. It's probably not even worth defending. It really isn't.
No.
You've used it several times and it hasn't gotten laughs.
That's not true. It's killed a bunch of times.
Yeah, but nobody knows. Like, if people haven't seen like the source material, then I get the joke.
What the hell did you just say?
I don't know what you said.
Would you slow down?
Like he's yelling at you now. This is what
tables
happens.
have turned.
If you criticize one of his jokes, he gets very upset. That's why he's very difficult to work with. Well, you know that. I mean.
Yeah.
I'm not difficult with Zombie.
Very difficult.
How am I difficult with Zombie? What are you talking about?
Zombie?
At least I do stuff.
Why are you asking me? Zombies. That's why you're difficult to work with.
No, because you said it. He didn't say it. He didn't say it. You
So wouldn't you be like, "Hey, Zombie, am I difficult to work with?"
I know the answer. Am I difficult to work with? No.
Yeah. I feel like Mateo's sitting right here. He's answering my questions for me.
Pascal.
Pascal, big listener to the show. He was asking me the other day. He messaged me on Facebook. Asking, "Oh, when are we going to air? When are you going to air that bonus stuff that we recorded?"
You guys are talking on Facebook?
Oh, no, he just messaged me like out of the blue. He was surprised to not see the bonus segment. That
We
recorded.
usually wait.
Yeah.
A few weeks.
We have a killer episode I want to air, but we got to edit it because it was too offensive, according to Greg. He's like, "Oh, it might rub people the wrong way."
Well,
I think know what it was. I'll tell you why he don't want to air it. I'll tell you why because I
Probably
don't
completely wrong. But go ahead.
because he didn't have that many great lines on the episode. But the episode
Why
wasn't
would
all
I
about
care?
him.
It's my podcast.
Right.
If I have, I have
right.
top billing. Remember?
I forgot.
When Stern, when Stern wouldn't be involved that much on his show
Right.
when he aired the show.
Yeah.
I just compare myself to Howard Stern.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, fine. I guess you're yeah.
Do you think I care about not having killing lines? But meanwhile, I probably had plenty of killing lines.
Right.
But
What's your problem? Why don't you want to air the episode?
well, you guys went off a few tangents.
Oh, we were kidding around, though.
Well, I know, but
Zombie, do you remember the episode?
No.
Okay.
I don't
people
remember
might take
You're a lot of help. You're a lot of help, aren't you?
People might take it the wrong way.
But it was an episode that we recorded, and now we got to sit down and edit.
Yeah, we got to edit.
I think it's perfect. I thought it was a perfect episode. This is an episode you would edit.
Sure.
Yeah, you would edit out that Teen Wolf fucking shit.
Well, that's like half the episode, isn't it?
That was like 2 minutes of the episode. I'm completely overreacting. Let me backtrack a little bit so Greg doesn't get all pissed at me and tries to punch me in the face later.
I
gorilla.
First off, how dare you? First off,
Yeah, what's great is that he can't even he's looking at his phone right now, right? He can't even just keep up with the conversation. He has to check his phone.
well, I was going to talk, but you know what?
Go ahead.
You know what? You answer for me. That's okay. Because I was going to talk, and I was going to say that I wouldn't punch you in the face because I'm a civilized person,
Right?
Who has all the answers, and I have the answers for you.
Tell us more, Guru. All the answers.
I have the answer for you. And
I had a line before. You know what it is during the Teen Wolf thing. I wanted to play along. I've seen Teen Wolf recently too. And I wanted to play along a little bit. I had a line. No, I don't remember the line. I don't remember the line because you had to make a stupid fucking joke about fucking Jerry Levine. That's the name of the actor that played the fucking the cool dude from Teen Wolf. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but you weren't playing along from the beginning.
I was trying to, but I couldn't.
I told you outside when I was going to talk about Teen Wolf.
I didn't like it outside.
I knew you weren't going to like it.
I didn't have the heart to tell him. I didn't have the.
And I'll tell you what. I hate your fucking big joke. It's terrible.
I hate your take on fucking Teen Wolf. I hate your fucking take on John Gotti. Oh, so fucking edgy. I'm pro mafia, everybody. But I don't like Whitey Bulger. Shut the fuck up. Who cares? Oh, shocker! You're pro mafia. What are your top 5 movies? Is there one that isn't a crime drama that didn't have Robert De Niro part of the cast? Oh man.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
By the way, The Exorcist is not.
I love that movie. I talked about The Exorcist a month ago.
Is not a crime drama.
Oh, that's one of your favorite movies. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
That's one of my top
what are the other
5.
4? Just what are the other? Goodfellas, Godfather Part 2, The Exorcist, and what's the other one?
Boogie Nights.
Yeah, you like Monkey Monk's Hog?
That's a pretty good.
So this isn't much of a stretch that it's not exactly a total statement.
It's a pretty good lineup of movies.
But it's not a statement if you're going to be like, fucking, I'm pro mafia.
Why? I'm not pro devil.
Hey, listen, do me a favor. Don't.
I love God.
Do me a favor. Don't fall on that edge that you're walking. That you're pro mafia. Shut the fuck up. Who gives a shit?
I got this great body armor right now because I'm just deflecting shots. Just deflecting shots. I think this guy had too much to drink. I think that's what it is.
Alcohol. Too much to drink. And 2 beers. Zombie, give me a beer.
Did you give me one too while you're up?
Thank you.
While you're up, he was sitting this entire time. See, again, this is why you're difficult to work with.
How am I difficult to work with? What are you talking about?
And by the way, as far as me being pro mafia, I have a reason.
What were you saying about John Guy? I don't even understand. What's the point?
I was making.
What's your reason? Okay, what's your reason?
When that bit's over, I don't have to play that bit no more.
What's your reason that you're pro mafia? I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with the mafia.
You're a whiny bitch. You know that. You're just a
I do
whiny,
sound like one.
Yeah.
Oh man, I probably do sound like one.
You're a whiny cocksucker.
Imagine working with me.
At least I have opinions. Who's just I
have opinions.
Let's hear them.
You're an asshole.
Good opinion.
I saw that coming, by the way. I set you up. You're welcome.
Yeah, well, that's a role reversal.
What are you talking about? I do all the setups. What are you talking
That's
about?
true.
Idiot?
I write them all.
You don't write. What
Yes, I do. I write them all.
What
I write all the
talking
material.
about? You haven't wrote a fucking thing. You fucking have 6.
Can I tell you a joke I wrote? Can I tell you a joke I wrote?
let me
What
hear.
movie did you fuck Tom Hanks in, everybody? What movie?
Yeah.
The movie I fuck him in is the movie Big.
Right.
It's like fucking a child.
I bet you if you said Philadelphia, you get a bigger laugh.
If I had said Philadelphia? Oh, because you said Philadelphia. That's why.
No, I never said Philadelphia. Why would I say Philadelphia?
That's hacky, though.
Yeah, I know.
I would fuck him in the movie Philadelphia. Why? So I can get AIDS? Is that the joke?
AIDS.
No. Don't do that.
No, that's shit.
Nah, if you want to see me and Greg fight, if you want to see me and
You want
Greg,
some of this too?
if you don't want to see me and Greg fight, just mention Nick Cara's name. He killed
Nick
it.
Cara.
He would kill to have this kind of civil discourse. Is this a civil discourse?
I don't know, man. You tell me, bro.
Tell me, bro.
Tell me, bro.
I'm cool. I'm cool with you.
Well, you'll go one way, I'll go the other. Yeah.
Why does it have to be that way? I don't understand.
You go one way, I go the other.
Stop checking your phone.
We've done great
one way,
radio.
I'll go the other.
My unknown connection.
good.
I was trying to get something up, but I guess we can't get it.
You
up.
need my Wi-Fi again? Did you forget it?
No, I got your. No,
Yeah.
I forgot it now.
Keep going on your phone. It doesn't matter. I know what you're going to do anyway.
I was yeah.
I know. We know. We don't, actually, come on, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
I'm not gonna
Don't
say it.
unveil the curtain.
But you know what's even funny? How much of a cuck you are that you gave me your phone.
Hey, listen, I even in
You think this fight is over?
even in trying times, I still play along. I still play with them. You know, I'm not going to be a dick. I'll be like, oh,
Why? What was your great Teen Wolf line?
I don't remember because you cut me off. I was about to say
Probably wasn't
something.
anything good anyway.
Probably wasn't good. Probably because know why? Because
Probably not.
I do relatable humor, not takes on movies that came out 40 years ago.
How? What are you talking about? You do relatable.
Well, I don't remember the fucking line. It probably
same
wasn't.
comic.
It wasn't very good.
We had the same act.
It probably wasn't very.
You do
but-
relatable humor. I do relatable humor.
Right.
It's unrelatable.
Right. So let's talk.
That's the deal you made with the devil.
I can relate.
That's a great devil impression.
That's Malcolm McDonald.
That was. That's a good movie.
That's a great movie. This is movie. What's it called? American Satan.
I don't remember.
It's fucking good. It's a good movie. You check it out.
Yeah, Malcolm McDonald.
Yeah, it's
Malcolm
great.
McDowell?
Yeah,
Malcolm McDowell. What's his name? That's
Is that him?
McDonald?
Malcolm McDowell.
He
It's
plays
something in my throat. You can probably hear it if you listen back.
Yeah, it's
I had
my
something in
cock.
my throat. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Right. Yeah, because I'm the bottom. Oh, I'm the bottom, bro.
bottom bro.
Yeah, you guys see
Yeah.
this movie American Satan. It's about Teen Wolf. The epic Teen Wolf argument. Or something. Gotta cut that part out. We'll cut, that's the only part we'll edit.
Stop it right now. Stop it right now.
And
edit that out right now.
Seriously?
Keep it. No, stop it right now. Stop it right now.
No, don't stop it.
Because I fucking had to be like, keep it like an idiot. And wait, I said it too. I was like, no, I'm only kidding.
I thought it was
no one
gold.
listens to the show
Dick.
for quality.
Yeah.
I know. I fucking realized that. Yeah. I wanted. When you said I'm a bottom bro, I wanted to start a thing.
I said?
No. Oh, I said it.
Oh.
I was talking to myself.
No, you said
It was-
what I said.
No, it was a good line, so I said it. And I wanted to do a thing called bottom bros. It's a bunch of gays who are like bros and stuff.
Yeah, but you know what? Fun time is over. It's about me versus you now.
That's the relatable humor that I want to do.
Do you realize John Zombie's our Tom Tom from the Marching Wooden Soldiers?
Is he really? Maybe like one of the little piggies.
Little piggies.
Well, how do we resolve this? What's your problem now?
Would you fuck Bo Peep in the Marching Women's? Who was like the hottest actress like in the 30s? Bo Peep was pretty hot.
She had like a weird face. Didn't she have like bags under her eyes?
Did she?
I feel like she did.
How about Judy Garland? I fucked Judy.
Judy Garland was kind of hot.
I think every gay man would fuck Judy Garland. I would eat her pussy.
It's weird, that she was like a gay icon, and then Liza Minnelli.
Right.
Fat pig.
Who else?
But Judy Garland was like 16. That makes it look. He just admitted to being a pedophile.
What?
She was not 16 in Wizard of
Yes,
Oz?
she was. She was 16. 1939. She's born in 19.
Rats.
I'll get it up right now.
You Ratatouille?
My Wi-Fi works. One second. She's born in 1922. 1939. That's 17 years old. Is it 17?
Yeah, but the Wizard of Oz was shot in Jersey.
What does that mean?
Legal consent, 17.
No, it was probably shot in 19. This guy's a fucking.
Plus, when I was watching,
This is fucking Kansas.
when I was watching Wizard of Oz, I was in my.
Yeah, but now you're an adult and you want to fuck
I was a
16-year-old
child.
Judy Garland.
So, what am I supposed to not want to fuck her now?
Yeah.
Retro
That's
pedophile.
weird how that works. Because when you were a kid,
You've outgrown it.
you probably wanted. I wanted to fuck Hillary Duff.
Right.
Right. But now, shouldn't that like?
What if you watched a movie? What if you watched a movie at 9, right? At 9 years old, right? And there was a 9-year-old girl in the movie, and you were attracted to her, right? And now it's like 15 years later, and you go, "Oh my god, she was so pretty."
But I'll be honest. When I was a kid, I was never attracted to other children.
I know you weren't.
I was always attracted to big tits, like Sable.
I'm not talking about you personally. I'm giving you an example.
Right. Go on.
That if you were 9 years old, right? And there was a movie you saw with another 9-year-old and you were attracted to her, right? Right? And even though you're the same age, but 20 years later, you shouldn't still be attracted to that 9-year-old. You know what I mean? Like if you don't go like, oh, know what movie she was like so hot in is The Jungle Book or whatever the fuck. Just an example. I don't even know if there's a fucking 9-year-old in the movie.
That's an animation.
Stop taking everything fucking literal.
They made a live action one.
They did.
Yeah.
They did, right? Oh,
Yeah.
shit. And what year did that come out? What year did that
I
come out?
don't remember.
I guess you're
What year did it come out? Do you know?
There's another one.
Is it recent?
The Jungle Book is
Put a number on
with
it.
Louis Prima. I want to walk.
You don't have to. Okay, you don't
talk like you.
That's the animation one.
It's you.
What's the live action one? What year did that come out?
Ape like me.
Came out in the 90s. It's in the 90s.
One came out in 2016.
Shit. All right, fine. Well, there you go. Is there a little girl in that movie?
I don't know.
A
Possibly.
little kid, probably.
Well, guys, you caught me.
I don't think so.
All right.
I guess you're supposed to be more emotionally
Gary Shandling,
mature. And don't mention that Jew on the show.
Yeah, no one cares about Gary Shandling.
You gotta be emotionally mature and be like, oh, I used to have a crush on that girl when I was 9.
Right. Or she was a cute little girl. Or
But you
something.
don't think Hillary Duff was hot?
She was hot. I admit it to this day.
She's really hot now, too.
I don't care. And she has a great ass.
She does.
And you want to be all up in it.
Oh, yeah.
All up in that ass.
I love to eat her ass.
In that ass. Ass.
She probably has a nice white ass. She does have a nice white ass.
Pearly white ass.
I think she does too. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, that's something we can agree on.
But she had a good ass.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Christmas movie, Tommy?
Favorite Christmas movie?
Favorite Christmas movie?
I guess Christmas Story.
Mine is big.
Why?
Because it's like watching a Christmas movie without the guilt. By the way, apologies to Matthew Snover.
I don't know who that is.
He won the Good Guy Award.
Oh.
And I've been calling him Matthew Stover.
We already sent this on the podcast. He does this too. He repeats stuff every week. It's because you talk too much on the podcast. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't get enough, right? You don't talk enough.
I talk enough.
I should like lend.
Talking to Zombie right now.
We should bore the audience completely. to
I'm
death.
not a bore. I'm not a bore.
Yeah.
Take that back.
And by the way,
I'm no
you.
bore.
Fuck you
What's that?
for making fun of me being pro mafia.
I wasn't making funny that you're pro mafia, but
I
you're
think
definitely
that's
trying
an
to do-
honest take.
Oh, I know, but we know that you're pro
I've been
mafia.
pro mafia for years.
I understand that.
I read all the books.
I know you are. Who cares?
Well, not like you, who's a a red blood in America who's pro NYPD and stuff like that.
I'm not pro NYPD.
You're conservative.
I got more summonses
Trump
than you.
supporter.
I got more. I'm not a fucking Trump supporter. I agree with some shit, but I'm not a fucking. You can see the ballot hanging out.
What were you about to say? What were you about to say?
I got more summonses than you do, man.
Oh yeah, you're a regular Charles Manson, aren't you?
No, fuck
What
you.
a badass. I got more.
It wasn't because of that. No, I wasn't trying to brag about my criminal record. I wasn't trying to brag about my criminal
you went
record.
in and out of
no,
that.
you fucking
got
dick.
summonses
I'm
from
not
being
like you. I'm not like you who's trying to brag about being pro mafia. I wasn't trying to brag
You
about
got summonses for being a fucking drunk, you alcoholic.
No, because I deal with the NYPD. You fucking coward. You run away. You fucking. And let me tell you something. A little revelation. He tried to become a cop. This guy.
Yeah, I tried to become a cop.
Yeah.
I wanted a good career in life.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. I didn't want to sit here with you cracking bad jokes like
Oh, Ryan, I cracked so many bad
Tom
jokes.
Hanks, whatever the hell you.
Yeah, I cracked a lot of bad jokes. You fucking dick. Fuck you.
No, if I came a cop,
Yeah.
I'd fucking arrest you right now for
Right.
being a hack. Here's a summons. Looks like you're gonna go down to Court Street.
All I was saying,
Pay your dues.
caught me in a moment of weakness. It was just a response. It was just only a response. I was trying to respond to what he was. I'm playing the zombie.
Keep talking to the zombie.
Yeah.
He'll help you out.
No, he won't. No, he won't.
No, he won't.
Turned on me before. I'm just saying though.
As he should have.
That I dealt with the NYPD, so for him to call me fucking pro cop is ridiculous. I'm not pro cop, you fucking dick. I'm not pro cop. I don't really care.
This is what?
What the fuck am I going on about?
This is our 35th episode?
No, I don't know.
I don't know.
38th?
I don't keep count.
It took about 30 episodes for me and him to have a total blowout.
38th episode. I don't know why I'm 38th. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably not. This one.
I don't know why I checked it because you're a total cuck. That's why you checked
Yeah,
it.
the last episode was called Cucks and Comedy, by the way. So
No,
that
it was
the
Cocks and Comedy.
Ah, shit, it wasn't Cox. Oh, Cucks. Sorry.
It was cucks.
Cucks.
Stupid.
Cucks and comedy.
Here,
Comedy cucks.
dick.
You're a dick.
We haven't fought, right? We haven't fought on the podcast.
No, we usually pick on Zombie.
Right. Yeah, but you've
Yeah.
gotten so boring on this show.
What do you mean gotten?
We usually.
I was born from the start, God damn it.
At the fight with him. No, because actually, no, it's our job too to
Well,
be.
I'll
a
blame
little,
Zombie.
No, I wasn't blaming Zombie. It's our job to be exciting too. And Greg decided to make 30-year-old dated references to movies that came out literally before we were even born.
What are you talking
I
about?
want to talk about Teen Wolf some more. Let's talk about Teen Wolf. Let's go ahead. Boof. Oh, that's a funny name. Shut up.
I thought it was a funny. I thought it was a funny bit.
Styles.
I think you enjoyed the bit, Zombie.
Well, he's not a listener of the show. He's on the show.
He's also a producer of the show.
Right. Did you enjoy the Teen Wolf commentary?
Sure, why not?
You didn't enjoy it.
It seemed like he enjoyed it.
What, you can't hear the enthusiasm in my voice?
Think about you. You come to this man's house. You make a whole bunch of noise.
Yeah,
Whereas I bring nothing but laughs and joy.
Yeah, but you come here and you make 40-year-old dated references in his face.
Yeah, because look around. He's fucking.
Well, let's talk more about his dolls. We keep talking about his dolls every 5 fucking minutes.
He likes 40.
We're talking about his, we've been doing the
I
podcast
bet
for
you. Okay.
5 months. We've been doing the podcast. This guy can't stop talking about his dolls.
Ray,
Stop.
Zombie.
Always talking about his dolls.
This is how much of an asshole Rob is. Okay, Rob. I'm sorry, Zombie.
Right.
Offer Rob one of your cookies.
Would you like a
No, thank you.
How about an apple?
No,
So
thank
you're
you.
supposed to take the cookie.
I don't
You have
want.
No manners.
I don't want his cookies.
I have brownies.
I don't like cookies.
You have no manners.
Offer him a cookie. Go ahead.
How about you? You want a cookie?
Yeah, could you get
He's
me
a fat bastard. Do you really? Don't take his cookies.
He's not. He's alone. So who's coming over here? No one.
Nobody.
Me and you come over here. This is why he has the cookies out.
Do you buy the cookies for us?
Plus,
Like my sister gave them to me.
plus he has Entenmann's pound cake up there. That's for other guests.
Another thing is when he first walked into the house before, right when we were setting up, because he don't set up, right? I have to set up all the microphones and
you're
stuff like
a
that.
bitch.
He doesn't do shit like that. No, it's because you're fucking mentally incapable of actually setting up the equipment, plugging in wires, because you're a fucking retard. And the other thing is he walks in, he goes right to Zombie's fridge, goes right to your fridge and goes, ooh, Swedish meatballs. Oh, roast fat
Sausage.
fuck. Oh, yeah, the sausage. Yeah, of course. He's like... fucking...
I ate my sausage.
You notice everything, don't you?
Well, it was hard to notice when you were screaming about the sausage.
He loves my
Oh, you
sausage.
fucking...
You liking my sausage?
You know what? I should watch what
You
I
want
say.
some of my sausage in your mouth?
I should watch what I say around the badass over here. with his 7 summonses.
I didn't say.
But you got a couple of tattoos on you, don't you? For all that hard time you did.
You did hard time on some guy's asshole.
It took the words right out of my mouth there, zombie.
The badass over here.
Everybody take a drink.
I'm looking right at you.
We're at 50.
You know what? I'll shut up for a while.
Well, we got 5 minutes left. So.
By the way, I noticed there's a lot of clips on YouTube for the podcast.
Oh, yeah?
A lot of my stuff.
Really? None of mine? I'm shocked.
Oh, well, that makes 2 of us. Also, Greg's the only one in contact with the guy who's creating the clips.
What are you talking about?
He's the only one that's
Oh
talking
yeah,
to him.
Matteo Pascali's
Right.
really
He's
tough to
on-
reach.
that's right.
And you're the other one who makes the clips anyway.
First off, we're
I've asked you to make the
yeah.
clips
Why don't you
several
just tell the people the truth, though? That me and Matteo are both on Greg's payroll. Both
Well,
on
I
your
am pro
payroll.
mafia, walking
All right, you're really walking the edge there.
Yeah, no, me and you are on the same ledge because I didn't realize I'm dealing with one of the biggest criminals in the 21st century.
That was a response to him saying that was pro fucking cop.
man.
And I'm not pro cop because I've dealt with the police.
Oh, man.
'Cause I am the best.
You did some tough time, didn't you? Here's another summons for being an alcoholic. Underage drinking. What, you got trespassing summons?
Yeah, with you.
Yeah, but you got more summonses than I do. I got a urination summons.
Right, because you're a fucking idiot.
Summoned to the urinal chamber.
Yeah, but I'm a man of the people. A lot like John Gotti.
A man of the people.
I'm going to edit some stuff out.
Like this stuff right here.
I want to edit you out.
I don't care.
You wouldn't quit the podcast, would you?
I would quit comedy first and then quit the podcast. And
You can't leave, bro.
I won't leave. No, don't worry about it. Who would you replace me with?
I would go on stage by myself.
Let's talk about the podcast.
Oh, the podcast.
Like, oh, now I'm fired. Now I can't do.
You're off the show.
Oh, I can't do half my act anymore.
Yeah.
You still didn't say things.
Yeah, I could do punchlines too.
Oh, all right. Yeah, yeah. That's right. Yeah. That's no problem.
We cool, bro?
This guy's a real hard ass. You're a real hard ass, aren't you? When you know what it is when we were kids, we used to watch that show, That 70s Show. You know, like when you're a kid, you would all like, you pick your favorite character and stuff like that. Greg boastfully said that his favorite character is Red Foreman because he said, because I'm like all your guys is Red Foreman. Meanwhile, he was the same age as all of us.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Why did
that's
I
because
say
you're a
that?
real hard ass. He said
You're
it to
a
all our friends.
freak.
He said it to all our friends. I remember when you said it.
Yeah, I said
17
that.
years old, 16.
Oh, hold me responsible
You were
for
like-
being 17. I mean, I
You're
know.
like, yeah,
I know
I
when
was
you were
serv-
17.
I was serving hard time on Tuesdays once every 3 months, getting summonses.
Right, you were faced
That's
the
right.
judge, and the judge would
That's
look
right.
at you like an alcoholic. That
Yeah,
you
I
are.
was facing a
So-
12-hour community service charge.
I forgot you
What were
take
you
children-
doing? Too busy watching fucking That 70s Show in the morning and go marveling over Red Foreman's hard assness. That's what you were doing. What are you gonna say about what the hell are you saying? What were you gonna hit me with?
This is a very difficult position for me.
What's that? How's that?
From the movie Hoffa.
Reference is getting closer to today's age. That was now a 25-year-old reference.
I was trying to move the.
What was
subject
that?
along.
No, what was the reference?
From
I don't get it. What's the difference? What's a very
Because
different?
Red, the guy's name's Red in the movie.
Oh, okay, right. So you're obsessed with men named Red. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Looking right at you.
I'm not.
Because you struggle with eye contact because you're autistic.
Oh yeah. Well,
I'm tired of people thinking you're autistic. You're not autistic.
I'm not-
You're just
I'm not.
fucking rude.
how am I rude? What's so rude about me? Zombie asked me before. He's like, "Oh, do you want a cookie?" I said, "No, thank you."
You never say no thank you.
I say no, thank you.
you don't.
Yes, I do. You fucking dick. I say no, thank you all the time.
No, you don't.
You don't
just
spend.
no, I don't want it.
No, wait.
No, I don't want it.
I say no,
Look
thank
at me.
you.
I'm fucking. I'm a neurotic.
I'm not an erotic, you fucking dick.
No, I know you're the badass.
And you're the hard ass. You're the guy who just like, oh shit, where's my hammer?
So what are we, couple asses or something?
Oh, just keep ripping off fucking Chip Chip or something.
Oh, I
this guy's always
something.
ripping off Chip Chip.
Yeah. Fuck
Guy listens
you.
to other podcasts. Know what he does? He brings it onto this. That story he told me before. Remember the story about the Super Bowl ring?
Yeah.
Remember that story? That was a story that was told on Joe Rogan's podcast. He regurgitates other people's podcasts. That's what he does.
I brought it
He
to this
listens to Joe
podcast.
Rogan. He listens to Joe Rogan's podcast and brings it to this podcast.
Yeah, well, you know what? You're talking about an imaginary story because we're going to edit that part out. So you don't know what the hell you're talking about, now do you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fuck you.
Douchebag.
By the way, you got a lot of gray hair there. No, I'm hitting-
That's what I'm dealing with you. Don't touch him. Oh shit! Sorry, I was only kidding.
Don't touch
I'm
me,
sorry.
you creep. You just touched me.
I was only joking.
Just grabbed my.
I
my
forgot. I
arm.
forgot we weren't live streaming from the Slant Radio page. I'm sorry. Should I not throw shots at that fucking
man.
Jethro?
Now.
I know. I'm only kidding.
Now.
I'm only kidding. I'm only fucking kidding around. Fucking
Look, he's alcoholic.
crybaby. It's about Greg, not Sal. You know. We'll interpret it that way. No, I was talking about Sal. Who cares, son?
Oh, come on.
Baby.
Come on.
What does this look like?
Your mom's pussy.
A black pussy.
Honestly, you came up with that, right? I'll take some time to do some self-reflecting.
What?
You came up with the your mom's pussy thing. I drove it into the ground.
What are you talking about?
I think I drove it into the ground.
Well, now you're just fishing for like, hey, man, no, you didn't, man.
Absolutely.
What do you want me to tell you compliments?
No, I don't want any compliments. All right, it's okay.
What do you
No
want?
big deal. No, I don't want anything.
What do you want?
I don't want anything.
Want to ask me to do Evan Dice Clay again for the 90th?
Oh, why can't we do that again?
I never said.
Oh no, you're open to it, right?
Sure.
Okay, good.
Cool.
Do it now. Not now. We're still rolling. We're an hour in. I don't care. We'll take out some some stuff.
I'm down for that.
Yeah. What can we take out? I don't even know. Take out maybe David Harris stuff in the beginning.
I think we should take that stuff.
Yeah, because it's probably boring.
It probably was.
So
How long are we?
we're an hour in.
Hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Searching on your phone for YouTube video. I don't think that's picking up.
What are we doing here?
Come on, we all sing a song.
More dated references. 2003.
Come on, don't yell over these people.
I don't care. All right, I got to pick. I don't want to sing with you fucking psychopath. He's so emotional, that's why. This is that time of year he gets all emotional. See, I express my emotions.
Stop, you're fucking yelling over the song. Who doesn't love these guys?
The pee. It's a fucking gay song. Almost.
It's a gay song.
Oh, the ending? Good. Okay.
Johnny got a toy golf set when he was 3, and from that day on, he was hooked. All he wanted to do was golf, golf, golf. He'd be on the links before school, after school. All he ever wanted was to go pro. And then, one day, when he was holding his grandson and thinking about his 12 handicap, Johnny realized it just might not happen for him. But you know what did happen for him? He switched to Geico and saved a bunch of money on car insurance. So that was good, and so was hanging out with his grandson.
Your home is important. That's why Geico helps make it easy to save on condo insurance. Because home is more than just a place. Home is where you took minimalism too far because there's only one chair in your entire condo and your only entertainment is one card. Not even a deck of cards, but a single card. And all your guests have to share one plate and one fork, but you're convinced that less stuff means more freedom. The Geico Insurance Agency could help protect the overly minimalist broom closet you call home. Call Geico and see how easy it is to switch and save on condo insurance.